Some snacks are just snacks. Then there's Snickers, the kind of candy bar that somehow feels like a full meal in your hand. Thick, chewy, nutty, sweet, salty, crunchy. It hits every craving in one bite. But have you ever really thought about how something that detailed gets made at such a massive scale? Every Snickers bar you unwrap has gone through a maze of machines, precise recipes, and tightly controlled steps. But this isn't some basic chocolate melting operation. We're talking about high-speed conveyors, robotic arms, and pressure-calibrated pumps that move caramel with the accuracy of a surgeon's hand. There are machines that do nothing but cut nougat into perfect rectangles. Sensors that detect if a bar is even slightly off-shape. Even the order of ingredients matters. Nougat goes down first, but why? Because if the caramel was poured directly onto the belt, it'd stick like glue. Tiny design decisions like that make or break the process. There's a reason why Snickers has stayed consistent for nearly a century. It's not luck. It's the result of a manufacturing system that's so detailed. Even the peanut distribution inside each bar is balanced for bite feel. Some factories churn out over 400 bars per minute, and not one of them can be even a gram off target. And here's the best part. The whole thing happens faster than your microwave can heat up leftovers. So, what's really happening behind those factory walls? How does raw sugar, milk, cocoa, and a load of peanuts turn into the most satisfying candy bar in the world, with zero shortcuts? Let's take a look behind the scenes of one of the most finely tuned candy-making operations on the planet, the making of a Snickers bar. The ingredients that make Snickers iconic. When you take a bite of Snickers, it's not just the taste that stands out, but the perfect combination of ingredients that make it so iconic. So, what's inside? Let's break down the magic behind this candy bar's unforgettable flavor. First, the peanuts. These aren't your average peanuts. They're carefully selected, roasted to a golden crunch, and play a major role in balancing the sweetness of the other ingredients. Snickers uses high-quality peanuts that provide that perfect salty bite. The key to their flavor is the roasting process, which needs to be just right. A little too much or too little, and the taste can change completely. Next, we have the caramel. This soft, chewy layer adds the right amount of sweetness and texture. But it's not as simple as pouring sugar into a pot. The caramel is cooked to a precise temperature, ensuring that it's sticky enough to hold the peanuts in place but not too hard to make the bar difficult to bite into. The nougat is what gives Snickers its signature chewy, smooth texture. It's made by whipping air into the mixture to make it light and soft, but still sturdy enough to hold up against the caramel and peanuts. It's not just sugar. It's a mix of ingredients designed to melt in your mouth. Finally, the chocolate coating, the layer that wraps everything together. This smooth, creamy chocolate adds an extra level of sweetness and a satisfying snap when you bite into it. The chocolate is carefully tempered to create that shiny, perfect finish. These carefully chosen ingredients come together to create the perfect Snickers bar we all know and love. The secret science of nougat creation. Nougat is one of the most important elements of a Snickers bar, and it's also one of the most interesting. It might seem simple, just sugar, egg whites, and some flavor. But the process of making the perfect nougat is far from basic. It's actually a science that requires precision at every step. The first secret to creating nougat is whipping. The mixture of egg whites and sugar needs to be whipped at just the right speed and for the perfect amount of time. If it's under-whipped, the nougat will be too dense and not soft enough. If it's over-whipped, it becomes too airy and fragile. The goal is to get the perfect light and smooth texture that holds up against the caramel and peanuts. Then there's the temperature. The sugar syrup used to make the nougat needs to be heated to a specific temperature before it's mixed with the whipped egg whites. If it's too hot or too cool, the nougat won't set correctly. This temperature control ensures the nougat has just the right consistency, making it chewy without being too sticky or hard. The next step is aerating the nougat. This means adding air into the mixture during the whipping process. This gives the nougat its light, fluffy texture, so it melts easily in your mouth. The exact amount of air that's whipped in is critical to getting the perfect balance of softness and chew. Finally, the nougat needs to be evenly spread and set into the right shape, ready for layering with caramel and peanuts. This might sound simple, but getting the right thickness and consistency ensures that each Snickers bar has that signature bite and feel. Nougat may seem like a small part of the Snickers bar, but the careful science behind its creation is what makes it so special and essential to the candy's overall taste and texture. Peanut perfection. Why roasting matters. Peanuts are one of the main reasons Snickers taste so delicious. But what makes them so special? It all comes down to the roasting process. It's not as simple as tossing raw peanuts into a machine and calling it a day. The perfect Snickers peanut requires a specific roasting technique that brings out the best in every peanut. First, roasting brings out the flavor. When raw peanuts are heated, the heat causes chemical reactions that release rich, nutty aromas and enhance the flavor. But the timing is crucial. If peanuts are roasted for too long, they can become bitter and lose the natural sweetness that makes them so irresistible. If they're under-roasted, they won't have that perfect crunch, and their flavor can seem dull and raw. The goal is a golden brown color and a deep, rich taste that balances perfectly with the sweet caramel and smooth nougat. Then, there's the texture. Roasting peanuts isn't just about flavor. It also creates the perfect crunch. Peanuts need to be crunchy but not too hard. Roasting brings out the crispiness that makes them snap in every bite. This crunch gives the Snickers bar a satisfying texture when you chew, which is a key part of the experience. Evenness is everything. In Snickers, each peanut is roasted evenly to ensure that every bite is the same. The peanuts are sorted before roasting to make sure only the best ones make it into the bars. Any peanuts that are too dark, burnt, or unevenly roasted are discarded. This means each Snickers bar has perfectly roasted peanuts in every bite. Roasting isn't just a step in the process. It's what transforms the humble peanut into a key part of Snickers' irresistible flavor and texture. Caramel engineering. Sticky but smart. Caramel in a Snickers bar is more than just a sweet treat. It's a precise creation that requires careful engineering to get just right. This sticky layer is what holds the peanuts in place and gives the bar its chewy, satisfying texture. But making caramel is no simple task. It's all about the perfect balance of heat, timing, and consistency. The first thing to know is that caramel isn't just melted sugar. It's a blend of sugar, butter, and milk. And it's cooked to a very specific temperature. The goal is to create a smooth, soft caramel that's chewy but doesn't stick to your teeth too much. If the caramel is cooked for too long or gets too hot, it becomes hard and brittle. If it's undercooked, it will be too runny and won't hold the peanuts in place. The temperature is everything when making caramel. It needs to be heated to exactly 245 degrees Fahrenheit, 118 degrees Celsius, to get the perfect consistency. Any higher, and the caramel will harden too quickly. Any lower, and it won't be sticky enough to stay in the bar. This precise control of heat is why Snickers caramel is always just the right level of chewiness. Another trick to perfect caramel is mixing in a little bit of glucose syrup. This special ingredient helps prevent the caramel from becoming too crystallized, ensuring it stays smooth and glossy. It also helps make sure that every bite of Snickers is as chewy and satisfying as the last. Once the caramel is ready, it's carefully poured onto the nougat, coating the peanuts with that perfect sticky layer. And the timing matters. Too slow, and it could cool too early. Too fast, and it won't spread evenly. Getting it just right is key to creating the Snickers bar we all know and love. In the world of candy making, caramel is where the magic happens. The way it's engineered gives Snickers that perfect blend of chewy and sticky that makes each bite so enjoyable. The art of layering. Building the bar. Making a Snickers bar isn't just about throwing ingredients together. It's about careful layering, where each element is placed in perfect order to create the iconic texture and taste. The way the peanuts, nougat, and caramel are layered may seem simple, but this step is an art in itself. Here's why every layer matters and how it all comes together. First, the nougat goes down as the base. This chewy, airy layer serves as the foundation for everything that follows. The nougat must be spread evenly and at just the right thickness. If it's too thick, it can make the bar too dense, and if it's too thin, it might get lost in the mix. This layer must also be strong enough to support the caramel and peanuts that will soon be added. It's a balance between softness and sturdiness, ensuring that each bite feels just right. Next comes the caramel. Once the nougat is set, the warm, sticky caramel is poured over the nougat layer. But here's the trick. The caramel has to be just the right consistency. Too runny, and it will slide off the nougat. Too thick, and it won't spread evenly. The caramel needs to flow smoothly over the nougat, filling in any gaps between the peanuts, ensuring that every bite has the right amount of chew. Finally, the peanuts are sprinkled over the caramel layer. They aren't just dumped on. They're carefully distributed to ensure each bite has a balanced amount of peanuts. These crunchy, salty peanuts are the perfect contrast to the sweet caramel and soft nougat. The placement of the peanuts is essential because it guarantees the crunch in every single bite. Once the layers are in place, everything gets a quick check for alignment before moving to the next stage. This careful layering process ensures that every Snickers bar has that perfect combination of chewy, crunchy, and smooth in each bite. The art of layering is all about precision. Get it right. And the bar has that unbeatable combination of textures and flavors. This isn't just candy making. It's a finely tuned process that makes each Snickers bar a small masterpiece. Chocolate coating, the final transformation. The chocolate coating on a Snickers bar is more than just a layer of sweetness. It's the finishing touch that brings everything together. But getting the perfect chocolate coating isn't as easy as dipping the bar into a bowl of melted chocolate. It's a precise process that involves careful tempering, timing, and temperature control to achieve that glossy, smooth, and perfectly snapping finish. Tempering is the key to getting the chocolate coating just right. Tempering is a process where chocolate is heated and then cooled to specific temperatures to control the way the cocoa butter crystals form. This ensures that the chocolate has a smooth, shiny finish, and that it won't melt easily when you hold it. Without tempering, the chocolate might look dull, streaky, or even have a grainy texture. When done right, tempered chocolate gives Snickers bars that irresistible shine and satisfying snap when you bite into them. Once the chocolate is tempered, it's ready to be poured over the layered nougat, caramel, and peanuts. The bar moves through a coating machine where the chocolate is drizzled evenly over the candy bar. The chocolate doesn't just coat the top, it wraps the entire bar in a thick layer, covering every side. The process is fast, ensuring that the chocolate stays at the right temperature and doesn't harden before it's fully coated. After being coated, the bars are quickly cooled to set the chocolate, allowing it to harden into that perfect snap we all love. The cooling time is also crucial because if the chocolate cools too slowly or unevenly, it could ruin the glossy finish. The final chocolate layer gives the Snickers bar its signature look, flavor, and texture. Without it, the chewy nougat and sweet caramel wouldn't be the same. The chocolate completes the bar, making each bite as satisfying as the last. And that's the magic of the chocolate coating. It's the finishing touch that pulls everything together. Quality control that never sleeps. The perfection of a Snickers bar isn't just a result of carefully chosen ingredients or precise production. It's also about the quality control that ensures every single bar meets the highest standards. From the moment the ingredients arrive to the final packed bar, quality control runs non-stop, ensuring consistency, flavor, and appearance. The process begins with automated visual inspections. As the bars move along the production line, high-tech cameras scan them for any imperfections. These cameras detect issues like cracks in the chocolate, uneven layers, or misaligned components. If a bar doesn't meet the standards, it's immediately removed from the line. Even tiny flaws are caught to make sure only the best bars make it to the next stage. Then comes weight control, an essential part of ensuring consistency. Each Snickers bar has to be within a specific weight range. If a bar is too light or too heavy, it might mean there's an imbalance in the ingredients, too much nougat, not enough caramel, or uneven peanuts. Special scales are used to check each bar's weight as it moves down the line. If the bar doesn't meet the target weight, it's discarded or sent back for adjustment. Finally, taste testing is performed regularly by trained testers. These people sample bars to ensure that the flavor remains consistent with Snickers' signature taste. They check for balance in the sweetness of the caramel, the saltiness of the peanuts, and the smoothness of the chocolate. The testers are essential to maintaining the Snickers flavor profile. With these quality checks at every step, the result is a candy bar that's always fresh, delicious, and perfect in every way. Every Snickers bar undergoes this rigorous testing to deliver that classic taste we all crave, without exception. Packaging that works like a machine itself. Once the Snickers bars are made, the next critical step is getting them wrapped and ready for the shelves. Packaging is a highly precise process that ensures the candy bars remain fresh, intact, and ready for distribution. Behind every bar's wrapper is a highly automated system that moves in sync with the rest of the production line. The wrapping machine is the first key player in the packaging process. As the bars exit the production line, they are fed into a machine that wraps each one individually in foil. This foil serves a crucial purpose. It protects the candy bar from moisture and air, which could affect the flavor and texture. The machine is incredibly fast and can wrap each Snickers bar in just a matter of seconds. Despite the speed, every wrapper is applied evenly and securely, ensuring the candy is perfectly sealed. Once the individual bars are wrapped, they move to the sorting station where they are grouped into larger packages. These bulk packs make it easier to transport Snickers to stores across the globe. The bars are aligned and packed into boxes, and the packaging machines ensure the packs are sealed tightly. Each bulk pack is labeled with essential details like expiration dates, barcodes, and product information. This ensures that retailers receive the correct products and that the Snickers bars stay fresh until they reach the consumer. Finally, the quality checks make sure the packaging process runs smoothly. Each bar and its packaging are inspected to ensure there are no tears, misprints, or errors. This ensures every Snickers bar leaves the factory in perfect condition, ready to deliver the same satisfying taste to consumers around the world. Packaging is not just a finishing touch in the Snickers process, but a critical part that keeps the product fresh and delivers the quality consumers expect. Global distribution. How Snickers conquers the world. Snickers is a brand that needs no introduction, and its global presence is a testament to its widespread popularity. But how does a candy bar go from a factory in one country to millions of consumers across the world? The journey from the production line to your local store involves an intricate network of distribution that spans continents and touches nearly every corner of the globe. Once Snickers bars are packaged and ready for shipment, the next step is logistics. Large-scale distribution starts with warehouses located strategically around the world. These warehouses are crucial hubs, receiving vast quantities of Snickers bars from factories and preparing them for transport. They serve as staging areas before the candy is shipped to retailers, ensuring that stock is available in various regions at the right time. To get the bars to different countries, transportation plays a huge role. Snickers are typically shipped by sea, air, and land, depending on the distance and urgency of delivery. For longer distances, large cargo ships carry thousands of tons of candy bars across oceans. When the destination is closer, trucks take over, moving the candy from ports or regional hubs to local warehouses. The goal is to ensure that Snickers is available everywhere, no matter how far-flung or remote the market is. Once the candy arrives at local warehouses, it's distributed to supermarkets, convenience stores, and other retail outlets. Snickers doesn't just stop at global supermarkets. The brand targets smaller markets too, including convenience stores, vending machines, and even specialty shops. No matter where you go, Snickers makes sure that the product is easy to find, right when the craving hits. Behind this massive global distribution network is the marketing strategy that keeps the brand on top. Snickers tailors its advertising and promotions to fit local cultures and tastes while keeping the core message, a delicious, satisfying treat. Whether it's a catchy commercial or a local partnership, the brand ensures it stays relevant and top of mind across different markets. And that's a wrap on our journey through the world of Snickers. From its perfect layers of nougat, peanuts, and caramel to the incredible global distribution that gets it to your local store. Who knew that so much goes into making every single bite so delicious? The next time you reach for a Snickers, you can appreciate the craftsmanship and effort that goes into making it just right. If you enjoyed this behind the scenes, look into the making of your favorite candy bar. Don't forget to like this video. It really helps us out and shows that you want more fun and informative content like this. And if you're curious about how other iconic snacks are made, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss an exciting new video. We love hearing from you. If you have any fun facts about Snickers or a favorite candy you'd like us to explore, share your thoughts in the comments below. Your input helps make our videos even better. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep enjoying your favorite treats and keep exploring the fascinating world behind them. Take care.